Hello. Hello. I forgot the music. Hello. How's it going? Hello, hello. Oh. It just started playing on its own. That's fine. Hello. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome, and we're gonna continue the stitching today. There is a beetle, no need for fear, he's a friend. Good evening, thank you. I will try to enjoy some stitching. Yes, yes. Not too much of an earful. A little bit of an earful from Nomalin about the anime. Sorry, the weather's really exceptionally bad at the moment, and I'm not handling it well. So apologies, and also apologies in advance that it's gonna be a short stream again today, so that it doesn't get super hot. But we're gonna try to make some progress. 25 months, that's over 2 years indeed. Thank you for 25 months, Andre. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm tired and hot and yeah, having a time. Having a time. But I hope you guys are doing alright. So I've already started wrong. Hold on. I'm already on the wrong spot. It's supposed to be here. Okay, and then it'll be... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to be cooked. But we might not get to go for too long today, because I need to keep the computer off, because it's the bad. Never looked at a beetle and thought it was an enemy. I haven't either. I have looked at beetles and thought that they seem like enemies to something, but not me. You know, some beetles have that very combative look to them. Well, I don't know. Is a roach a beetle? Wait, I've looked at a lot of roaches and known they were enemies. Do they count as beetles? If they do, then there's an exception. There's an exception here. Roaches aren't beetles. Okay, beetles are exclusively friends. Okay, this is right. What's 9 plus 10? 31! What? Anyway, hello! Beetle looking snazzy. Whatever that word means. I think it's something good. Yeah, I think he's looking quite snazzy. That's a very fitting word, thank you. For 31 months. Thank you, thank you. That's crazy. Remember the changes I need to do? Yep, I'm doing it right now. I dropped the needle. Everything's okay. You beetle fan, or did you choose the design because it was neat looking? Both! Punched by water. Ugh. Ugh. We're creeping closer to the 3-year mark. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a new member badge. Yeah, I keep thinking about that. But we have until December, right? for that one, so I'll think about it. Thank you for 31 months. Must be a record player if you're dropping needles. Wow. That hurts. That one hurts. Man. Alright. I've started off correctly now. Everything's okay. My brain is so functional today. I have so much energy. I think it's a good thing that I don't have to stream tomorrow. Make it just a black square, unlocked forbidden knowledge, and now it's just a void. I don't know. I can make it the cheese, that'd be really funny. More stable in the next one. I don't know, I was going for it like overflowing with power. But also, I don't know, I've kind of wanted to redo the member badges for a minute. Anyway, so I don't know. Hot and very humid day, man. Yeah. I might not get to go out tomorrow even with the weather situation, so that's cool. I'm having everything's great. Have a safe drive. Baby birds do look so weird. I don't know what prompted that comment, but true. Very true. My arm is tired. I don't have my microphone positioned well. Hold on. That might be better. Nest of house finches in your carport. Oh! I see. There was a bit of string on the beetle. Okay. We're right here. Second room by the same mama. Wow. That's cool. You get to watch a whole bird family over the years. There were some birds that nested in like the vent above my room the past several years, and they were not there this year. And I went, oh, I see how it is. Return and reuse their nests often. Oh, okay. Hello, welcome in. Great timing. The needle came unthreaded. Alright. And we're back in action. Anyway, that's cool about the nest. It happens when you don't warn me. Well, did you know you needed to warn me about that? I bet if you had warned me, it wouldn't have been about that, so I would have still been unprepared. The past day of the past. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. Let bygones be bygones, you know. If nothing else, I've at least gotten a lot of writing done the last couple days. That was pretty cool. I was losing steam with it there for a bit, but we've recovered for now. Oh, so bygones meant by and gone. I don't know. I don't think so. I've never looked into it. Ba-da-ma. How many pages? I'm at 41 pages. Like, almost done with 41. So, 41 pages. It feels like a lot. It's become quite a stack on my mini clipboard. Hello, hello, is this the bottle cross stitch? No. Welcome anyway to the beetle cross stitch. Sorry, you got the wrong B in toll word. But it's okay. You are forgiven. Beetle forgives all. One more pages I would have reached. Yeah, I wrote like 3 pages yesterday. And 2 today. Ideally, I'd be writing 2 every day, but you have words of wisdom. Okay, I'm ready. Everybody prepare yourselves to receive words of wisdom. Gonna be the wisest words you ever heard. I'm ready. Don't hold back. Everybody's holding their breath in anticipation. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's close enough. Glass is half empty, the pessimist. Glass is half full, the optimist. Glass is empty, the thirsty. Wow. Wow, that might, you know, you changed my life with that. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same after that one. Anyway, I was losing steam with writing because I was having a hard time continuing to summon up the right energy to keep writing garbage. But we brought it back. We continue. Yesterday, all I did in the morning before stream was write and cook lunch. Well, before I was supervising Nomalin's stream. How long do I think it'll end up? I don't know. My initial intent was to write something like 150 pages, but I don't know where it'll end up, really. Looking at what I've written so far, I think it'll be longer than 150, but we'll see. We'll see how long it actually ends up. But that's also the page count by like my writing in like that's the handwritten page count, so that won't equate entirely to like an actual printed book sort of page count. I've started typing it up, and I'm at 7 pages of my writing, which is like 7.5 pages printed. So like it's actually pretty close on the size of paper that I have, but it's not like 1-to-1. So I'm just gonna tell Nolan. Yeah, I'll pass that on. Reminds you of all the bugs that got away in Animal Crossing. Yeah, this is actually exactly a bug that you didn't catch in Animal Crossing. This is that one that you saw on a tree that one time in the summer that only appeared for 1 week at 5 p.m. in the summer, and you missed it, and it flew away, and it landed on my cross stitch. This is that beetle. So there's 4 of these. Okay. The one that would have paid for your house. Yep. Yep. This is it. This is the one. The very beetle. Why is this? Oh. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello, is this a beetle? This is. Yes. This isn't. Not beetle. Beetle. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Let's see what else. Oh yeah, on Monday, I also picked Fear and Hunger back up, and then put Fear and Hunger back down forever. So I'm done with that. And I think I'm gonna pick up a Final Fantasy next. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing. If I don't play the whole thing, it will be for different reasons than my leaving Fear and Hunger alone. I played some more, and I kept dying to the exact same enemy a stupid number of times, and then I decided I was done doing that. I decided I didn't want to keep doing that, and I looked up a playthrough of it, and I kind of skipped around to get a feel for what I was missing, and I saw enough to realize just how directly it is inspired by Berserk. And I went, oh, I don't think I was missing much in the story then. Oh, maybe I don't need to try to continue with that. I'm okay. So from stuff would inoculate me against dying repeatedly. You'd think that, but the thing is, it felt like totally random, which was the thing. And also okay, so part of it was that it felt totally random. It felt like, you know, I should have been able to beat the enemy, but it was just a matter of like if he chose to do certain moves or not, whether I was just gonna die. Hello, I am, yes. And also, so if you haven't played the game, you pick a character at the start, it goes through a little bit of an introduction, you make a couple of choices that affect your playthrough. It turns out, when they ask you, how do you prepare to go into the dungeons? And you get the option to stock up on a couple of things or to rush right in. If you choose the option to rush right in, you don't get any extra supplies, but you have a vastly faster movement speed for the entirety of the game at all times. And you can just kind of run past all of the enemies. Which honestly, it feels like you're supposed to anyway, except you can't outrun them unless you have that. I went, okay. That's neat. So between that and it seeming completely random whether I was able to like survive fighting an enemy or not, I went, I'm okay. And then I discovered that I wasn't missing out on much anyway, I think. Stream's doing weird things again? Oh. Well, in short, it wasn't good. There you go. I feel like you're good on it. Yeah, I feel like I'm good on it too. And I've had enough. I've had enough. Okay. Everything's fine. At the very least, I've been enjoying the past couple of days writing in the morning more than I usually do, because I've been strict, not on the computer, or at least, not on the desktop, the past couple days, and so it's been in a state of unsettlement, a state of broken from my usual routine where I write like about a page and then I go, okay, I should stop and do like real work. I've just been doing more writing instead, which feels lovely, but also I feel bad about it. It makes me feel bad about it. Writing by hand. A typewriter. You think I could use a typewriter? A regular keyboard hurts me. My hands hurt today from typing out some of the draft on my laptop. I don't... You think I could... A typewriter would shatter all of my bones. I'm sure it feels BAMcore, but, alas. Woodworking a lot. Oh yeah, you were making, Godfrey axe, right? How did it go? Fun but tiring. Ooh. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Alright, we're doing this all correctly this time. No mistakes, no problems. I'm actually gonna finish this stitch and then check and make sure. Well, actually, I can't check and make sure that it's lining up correctly with this leg because this leg is the wrong part. Well, I just hope for the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bum 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 ba-dum. Just making Gaius' sword lance today. Ooh! So do you have like a cool way to display all of these in your home? Because I'm imagining now like a big cool display of all of these on the walls and stuff. Paint them tomorrow. Nice! Hello, hello. Welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Did I lose some of the thread? Did something mess up? Nope, okay. It just felt suddenly like it was much shorter than it should have been. Made a rack for them initially, now I've got more than it can hold. Well, I'm glad you got a cool thing to do. This sounds very fun. Made pancakes? Hey, that sounds like a win to me. I hope they came out great. Yesterday I also read a bit of The Plague. Making more progress on that. Is going. It's still kind of uncanny to read. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, do, do, do. Uncanny because you're the afflicted Victorian child. No! Uncanny because of the events of several years ago. Rude. Never hoped to sweep a chimney like they did. Wow, you know I couldn't. I sure couldn't. In what year? I think it was written in the 60s. '50s or 60s? 60s. Later I'm going to eat ice cream to cool off. It'd be lovely. Victorian kids are tougher than we give them credit for. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, they had vastly worse standard of living than we do. They lived in much worse conditions generally. Especially like in the city around that time, it was gross. Had some profiteroles. What are those? What are those? I know I've heard the name before. Is that an ice cream? I don't think that's an ice cream. No pastry. Okay, I thought so. Oh yeah, on Monday actually I skipped over my main thing. I did a ton of rigging on Monday. That was my whole morning. Pastry full of custard and ice cream. Ice cream filled chocolate covered pastry. Oh, okay. Yummy. Why? Betrays me. I finally just started completely redoing the head angles, so that's cool. But the like face rigging is more or less done. Aside from the head angles. So it's going. Pretty beetle, thanks. I really wish that the weather was not as extremely bad as it is right now, because I really need to be working on the model more, but it is what it is. Deleting your art is a sign of progress. Yeah. Let's look at it that way. I'm gonna end this thread. So that was good and exhausting. Tell Elohim to cool. Oh my god, that reminds me. The I forgot about Northern Journey this week, but it'll be back next week. We had too many things to do. How many models do I have currently? 3. Wait, 4. I guess 4 now. Yeah. And it'll still be 4 when I'm done with this one, because it's a replacement for this one that I have now. I know, I forgot Norway. Yeah. Dissociate, what's going on? Oh, nothing. Impressive craftsmanship. Thank you. I guess. I don't think that quantity is a very impressive trait necessarily, but why don't I use the older model? It has a charm to it because I'm this one now. Just like I won't use this one once I have the new one. It's because it's a growth and development of me, and I don't like the old one anymore. I don't want to be that. I moved on. Mono. Oh, come on, Northern Journey's great. You get to kill the mosquitoes with rocks. 4 is an impressive amount. I mean, I've been streaming for 3 years, so I don't know. Plan for an update for the chibi model. Honestly, I've been feeling dissatisfied with chibi lately. I think a while after I finish the new main model, it might be time for just like a whole new chibi model in a different style. I've kind of moved past chibi a little bit. These different images, yeah. True. Is Nomeland friends with the rock trolls from Norway? I hope not, because I killed all of those. Yeah, I know. I still kind of like chibi, but there's something I've been debating. I'm not sure yet because I'm not looking to work on it right now. But I'm not sure if I need to like adjust chibi in some way or just make a new one. It's undecided yet. But if we include the outdated models, and how many do I have? Do you want to include PNGs or only live 2D? New spiral glasses, I will not forget. We gotta have those. Most dastardly trolls eat gnomes. Well, I really hope they're not friends. PNGs count? Okay, so we had 2 PNGs and then the live 2D before this one, so 2, then this, and then this one, and then doll, chibi, so 7? 7 forms in total, unless I counted wrong just now, which I might have. Was it 2 PNGs? I think so. What tends to happen to me is that I'll make a model, and this is, you know, starting from square one with the PNGs. I'll make a model, and then after a while I get really sick of it. I go, oh no, I hate this now. I need a new one. It needs to change. Old main models' eyes look really weird nowadays. They do. And so I had that feeling with this model over a year ago. And have not managed to get the new replacement done yet. I've been rigging the new one and like not really feeling satisfied with it yet. I don't know what I need to do, but I'll have to figure that out. Oh, I see. Yeah, it might be different for non-Scandinavian trolls and gnomes. Who knows, not I. Next one gonna be anime-esque as well. Yeah. The style is definitely a little bit different, but it's closest to this model than the other ones. Very fun of this one new gnome VTuber style. Oh, yeah, no, my new main form will not be in that style. Yeah. But I'm glad you like that style, that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna end this one and then we have to start back up. It's like over here. Considering my track record of improving model quality, you're excited. Oh boy. Oh dear, I hate when people say that kind of thing. That's an expectation I have to live up to now. Heck. I hate those. Imagine no one being a Sunday newspaper comic breakout star. Do those even exist anymore? Do they still make those? Indistinguishable from reality. Now wait a second. Now wait a second, you're falling into a distinct trap of art, which is declaring that this is common in the game space of declaring that realism is quality, which is not true. Fine, I'm not excited. Good. Judging model solely off its own merits, and you can't convince me otherwise. Good. Great. Thank you. Alright, so from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Okay. Joke was that the new model would be me IRL. Oh, yeah, Dad, you missed me on that one. You missed me on that one because I found it. I guess in my mind that I didn't consider that was a possibility. Not seeing mud splatter and every hero on Master Chief's head doesn't make the game better. Well. Well. About here. Beetle Bailey is still a thing. Not sure if it's still in any newspapers. Do they even still print newspapers? I'm not convinced they do. Oh wait, I'm holding that the wrong way. It's this way. Oh boy. Get free newspaper, free bird cage. Oh, you know what? I think my parents do that too. You know what? That's a good point. Ah, come on. Okay, I gotta use the needle. Or if the main model after the one I'm working on now is not anime, it's in the style of a Lies of P character model. That's distinctly realistic and would not work in 2D. Sorry to shatter your dreams. I don't think that could be alive 2D. That's quite a realistic sort of step compared to this. I don't think I want to be in the style of a relatively realistic game character. I'm okay. Still a few in print, other side of the planet and all. Yeah. Real niche. Yeah, that would have to be real niche. Retired old people. Yeah, true. What if new model is just left shark? Left shark? Only one side? What? Oh, yeah, I figured that was a reference I didn't get. A needlepoint animation? No way. I don't know left shark. Apparently. Someone explain it. I'm sure it'll be really funny as an explanation. Blue mascot looking shark. Blahage? Is that like none pizza with left beef? That's what I'm thinking, right? That's what it sounds like. Doesn't know all sharks make it make sense. Absolutely unfathomable mystery. It's actually pronounced Blohai. Yeah, okay. Sure. Left Shark is a guy in a costume from a Katy Perry performance. Oh! Oh, that! Wasn't that like the Super Bowl? I know now. Yeah, okay. Why would I remember that? Why would I remember this? Yeah, wasn't that forever ago? Loyal short subjects, I don't got none of those. I don't know what you mean. But you're making it up to make her feel out of the loop. Yeah, I was convinced that this was either going to be like something I had never heard of or a bit to go, oh, you don't know Left Shark? Hello, welcome in. Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Zorts that make up the Thunder Megastorm are a stag and rhinoceros beetles respectively. I'm so happy for you. That's great. Cool. Meant Thunder Megazord, not Storm. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Thank you for not spreading misinformation in this vital endeavor. Do I have any beetle facts for you? No, I did not come prepared with beetle facts today. All I got is Avalon facts today. Sorry. Do 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 do. Also feeling left out of the loop? Okay, it's not just me. It's not just me. Did I forget? No, okay. I thought there were leaves here that I didn't do. Can you answer a crucial question? What is love? No. No, actually. These beetles fight each other via throwing each other off of trees to be the first to get to a female. That's cool. I watched a documentary where a chameleon did that. Dr. Pepper is a blight upon the Earth's green surface. Man, I mean, like, I can get behind the idea, but I feel like we should save that vitriol for things more important than Dr. Pepper. I don't know, man. Alright, so we got a few here, and then we have to hop over again to another little chain. Hello, hello, welcome in. Oh, the Pocopia DLC is out. Oh, neat. I won't tell roommate. I won't tell roommate because they still have to finish Xenoblade. They don't need to know. The Switch will probably tell them when they turn it on, but they don't need to know. Speaking of Pokemon, I may have actually made a Pokemon purchase yesterday. Yeah, it has been a while. I kind of realized that after we started No Man's Sky. I probably should have just gone back to Pokopia, but now I just want to play No Man's Sky. But I made a small Pokemon purchase yesterday, which is highly unusual for me, but I really wanted the Pokecology book. Because it's the one thing I want from Pokemon. And they made a book about it. Even if they won't make the games about it, they made a book about it, and I'll take that. And it's also not... It was a reasonably priced book, and I went, you know what? Gimme. So... book about what? Ecology, in like the Pokemon ecology. Yeah, it looks really cool. It was written and illustrated by people with like actual PhDs in like animal science. Which is pretty neat. Okay, so now I have to count out to reach the next bit. Oh, jeez. So from here. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yes. These look like nonsense now, but they'll come together once I put in the other colors. Did they take all the wacky Pokédex entries into account for the book? I don't know. I'll find out when I have the book. I'll find out when I read it. But it's a book that I'm glad exists because I feel like the ideal of Pokemon is its potential to teach kids about ecology. They have everything to make it really good for that. And I feel like Pokopia is like almost touching on it in some ways. Is this right? Yeah, okay. Just spam surf to beat the Elite Four. When I was a kid, I cheated at Pokemon. I had Pokemon Diamond, and I think I played a good amount of it. And then I got a I got the... I don't remember what the one I had was called. But I got a cheat machine. And I would sit and put in my super, super long cheat codes. Game Shark? I don't think it was a Game Shark, but I don't know what it was called. And it came with this like teeny tiny little like install disk thing. And I had a ton of fun just cheating Pokemon. Giving myself a million rare candies and stuff. I don't know if I ever even used it with other games. What was it called? Was it a Game Shark? One of those DS flashcards as a kid. Now that was a great time. What's that? There was a Pokemon kid sucker for world building, like the ecology thing. Yeah, yeah. I wanna see them do more of that kind of thing. The trailer that they showed for the next mainline game, I was like, ooh, we could be doing something. I don't have like high hopes that they will, but who knows? Who knows? It could be nice. Cartridge with the slot for a micro SD card that held an insane amount of games. Oh, I see. And about the missing no glitch in red, use your brother's copy of silver to trade Pokemon from one save to a new one, and had a friend create Pokemon for you in emerald. Oh. A relative just gave it to you one day. That's crazy. I didn't know that kind of stuff existed when I was a kid. Oh, was that wrong? It's not wrong enough for me to bother fixing it. Oh yeah, didn't Game Freak's new game come out? Or is about to come out? Yeah, is it out? Hold on, I wanna see how that's looking. I had the Steam Cyberpunk Fest open. Not that I expected to see anything I wanted there, but you know, sometimes you open things. Oh hey, Moonlighter is 100% off. If you don't own Moonlighter, it's free right now through the 9th. Great. I think I already had that on Epic actually. That I got free. But anyway. What's it called? Beasts of Reincarnation? Yeah. Mixed reviews. Oi. Oi. Is this a performance thing or? People saying it runs fine. Huh. I'm not gonna trust any of these reviews. I'm not gonna trust these reviews, but I expected mixed and for it to be that it just runs terribly, which is not the case. Negative reviews you're seeing are only talking about optimization. Oh, okay. The ones I'm seeing are all about the gameplay and stuff. So who knows? In maybe better news, Big Walk came out. The new House game came out yesterday. I hope that'll be fun for folks. I've been since they announced this, I've been trying to like guess whether it's gonna take off with streamers or not. I kind of wonder if it won't, but I kind of hope that it does because I think it's a neat idea. We'll see. We'll see how Big Walk does. Pokemon your friend is still alive in your copy of Emerald. Since release? Yeah, that battery's dead for sure. Big Walk is surprisingly fun. Yeah, it looks fun, and I mean, I feel like, you know, they did Goose Game. I feel like they understand fun. I feel like they have a really particular sort of, like, design philosophy there that they would be looking to make something really fun. And they took time to, and had resources to pursue that, so I bet it is pretty good. But also one where you probably really need to have like a friend group to play it with. So I don't know. Probably not something that I'll grab, but probably a game that deserves some good attention, you know. Bum ba-dum. Friend group, what's that? I don't know, man. I don't know, I don't got none of that. Yeah. I can't play friend slap. I'm terrible at clip farming. What? Are you a streamer? I don't. Hello, is this Reframer of the Mundane, Avalon Lilark? Ooh, I hope so. I'd love for that to be my title. Yeah, hello. Welcome. We were just talking about how Big Walk came out yesterday. No, it's law. If you play friend slap, you have to clip farm IRL. I don't understand, but okay. If that brings you joy to your life and your existence, by all means, do what you must. Looking at Big Walk. Heard of it, but no idea what it is. Thought it was just the next friend slap. I think it's a bit more. I mean, I guess kind of, but I think it's more like effortful and, well, I mean, some friend slap is effortful, you know, I don't want to be dismissive, but, more thoughtful? I think it's like well-considered friend slap. It's from the Goose people. Yeah, I certainly never know when games come out. I cannot keep up with all that. Mundaner of the name. The Goose Peeps are noble folk. Yes, yes, yes. Guess a bad rap, but they're typically fun party games. Yeah, I think it's a nice genre. I'm talking about Big Walk? Yeah. Just that I was part of it was that I was wondering whether it'll take off with streamers or not. Wait, I did that stitch wrong. Oh, that goes the wrong way. Hold on. Because I was looking at the game pre-release. I kind of thought that like it won't take off with streamers, but I'm curious to see if it will now that it's out. People do like to call anything slop, yeah. People feel negatively about their games being called friend slop. Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like, I think some people say it in an affectionate way, but some people do say it in a negative way, you know, so it's kind of a tough line to walk there. I can see how they don't necessarily care for it. I wouldn't want to be called slop. Oh, folks are already playing it. Well, that's good. See, because it's a fun word and also quickly gets the idea across. No ill will. Yeah, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people who use the term, but I also, you know, it's the internet. Some people are definitely... Sorry, I'm trying to rethread this. Some people are definitely not so charitable. And also there are totally some games that come out in that genre that are actually slop. And maybe earn the name. Why won't the needle thread? I hate it here. I don't, that's a lie. This is just a part of the process, you know. I gotta cut the end of this. Sure, still people use walking simulator disparagingly like it's 2012. They do, I've learned that when I played Journey. People do that still, yeah. Very hype and talented. Guys, you hear that? I'm very hype. Not low energy. Very hype. But thank you. Alright. We're back. We're back. Look, it's getting somewhere. We're making progress today, actually. The game doesn't have a failsafe. It's not a genuine game. It doesn't belong on these Steam marketplace. Oh no, dude. Man, I turned my clock up too bright this morning. Just glaring at me. Library clones are actually slop. Are they doing that? Are people like clones of the librarian game we played? I haven't seen that. New interview with the creators of Danganronpa. Said if the new expansion of 2 goes well, they're not against making more games. Whoa! Didn't they also just recently delay it? Was hype once the unk started setting in. Didn't they just delay that? I think roommate was lamenting to me that it got delayed. Think about cleaning up a puzzle gallery that looks like a library clone. Oh. I made a game where you have to sort Lego blocks and clean a big pile. I'd rather destroy my PC. I see, I see. Used to be hyped, but I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. Oh, you guys used to be hyped. Whoa. Got delayed, dang. Roommate has to remain Nagito-less for longer. Mana. Okay. Okay. Konnichiwa, Vulin. Is this Stitch Vulin B crossed lark? It is. Welcome in. Just working on the beetle here. Lost my hype, then ate a snack and took a nap. Well, I hope it was a good snack and a good nap. Yeah. Alright, let's end this thread here. It might have enough left to keep going for a bit, but I don't care. Playing the games yourself made you too angry? That sounds like when I wouldn't have expected you to try. Your friends would drag you out. Sometimes that happens. Deals coming along, so I'll be sponsored by Volkswagen. I don't think I want to be sponsored by Volkswagen. I'm okay. Alright, more thread. This thing gets dusty in between streams. Hey, yeah. What's the biggest corporation I'd want to sponsor me? I don't know. I don't know if I can think of any big corporations that I would want to be sponsored by. So, none? Can be a much more honest hater if you speak from experience. That's crazy. Hallmark? Ew, no, not Hallmark. Terrible company, Hallmark. No. No. I don't think there's any big needlepoint corporations. Also, this isn't needlepoint. Not even ExxonMobil. This might come as a shock, but not even ExxonMobil. Barnes & Noble. I mean, like, I guess. I don't like Barnes & Noble very much. I don't like it because it's expensive, and for what? So you can have Starbucks at the bookstore. Wow. My second favorite thing, Starbucks. Yeah, I'm not a big Barnes & Noble fan. So, no. What about Google? What about what about Google? Yeah, no, totally. Fossil fuels. Yep, that's my dream sponsor. Not niche book for Instagram. Would I take a sponsorship from Kojima Productions? I don't think Kojima Productions would want to sponsor me. But also, I think that'd be hilarious if I did have that opportunity. So, like, maybe. Maybe that'd be hilarious. Well, I don't know. No, he's doing AI stuff these days, isn't he? Maybe I wouldn't take that. If it weren't for that, I would take it for the lulz. What about Moogle? Final Fantasy World out there where they have a company. Yeah, I'd be sponsored by the Moogles. Why not? He walked it back? Oh, okay. He's a sponsor right into Death Stranding breaking, yeah. He walked it back, okay. Who knows? Who knows then? Aha! Victory! Sponsored by a farmer's market? The last place that would ever sponsor anybody. Yeah. The place that needs to be sponsored, sponsoring me, yeah. Yeah, not Costco. That's the man himself. White Death Stranding is like that. Like that TM. I sure could, yeah. I think I'm okay. Sponsored by the Shork community. Yeah. We strayed from corporations then. This stream is brought to you by sunshine. Can't live without it. Can't live with too much of it. Protect that ozone. This stream brought to you by the ozone layer. Making the Earth livable since however many 100 million years ago. Just at a bullet hell game? Yeah, kinda. When is somebody gonna make a bullet hell game where you play as ozone blocking UV rays? New JoJo mobile game? Got the composer from part 3 onwards to make new original songs for? Alright then. What if Discovery Channel did a segment on me for Shark Week? Yeah, what if? I'm definitely the first shark-themed VTuber they would turn to for such a thing. Stream sponsored by the Lorax, but not by Dr. Seuss. Very important clarification. Actually playing as ozone in a water purification system. Aw, dang it. Yeah, no other shark-themed VTubers. No. A block breaker without as a story will sell 300 copies and win an IGF award. Oh man. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta get logged into Fallen London on my laptop so I can keep playing. I haven't played it all lately because I haven't been on the computer. I gotta keep Londoning. With the event going on, communities unlocked lots of free rewards everyone can claim. Whoa! I gotta get in there. I gotta get the stuff. No one's ever wanted to keep Londoning. Maybe that's why it fell. It's the fallen part that makes it cooler. You see. I cut this way too long. Okay. This is 3 here. Amazing work, thank you! No mistakes have been made today. Yet. Starting games talk. Starting to get curious about Mina the Hollower. Basically ignored all the launch hype. Sounds kind of soulsy with dense exploration, which intrigues me. Yeah, I kept hearing people say that it's soulsy, and I was confused. Because I didn't get that feeling from the trailers that I'd seen for it. But then I haven't looked into it further from there. What if I was sponsored by the One Piece restaurant game? I don't know. Would that mean being sponsored by Toei? Because that's off the table. We can't do that. But you know, I mean, if it's just that, sure. Looks like a Zelda, but it's closer to a Souls with some Castlevania, apparently. Oh! Well, that's intriguing. That sounds cool. Too many potato! Oh no, not too many potato. I bought some potatoes a little bit ago, intending to roast them, and then I went, what am I, stupid? It's too hot for that. That's neat. I watched a video the other day that pointed out how crazy it is that Souls-like is an entire genre based off of like 3 games. At least, you know, at the time that began to become a genre. That's kind of crazy, because, you know, even like Metro and Castlevania, before that took off as a genre, there were a lot of games in those series. Or like Souls games, there was maybe 3 of them before it started to go crazy. Pop Tropica and Club Penguins. Now those are real video games. Thanks for streaming so cozy. Glad you're liking it. Oh, don't say that. Anyway, that video was a really great new video from Sinclair Lore that I'm gonna have to like watch over and take notes on for our next lore endeavors. For our next Souls adventures. It was dense. There was a lot there that I'm gonna need. Ooh, The Surge, a classic, yeah. Adventures of Cookie and Cream Kingsfield Ninja Blade? Yeah, those are the ones, yeah. Soul Series eating themselves? Yeah, I started watching it immediately, and then I went, oh, this is gonna be dense. And then I watched it while I was rigging on Monday. And it was quite good. There was a lot there to chew on as somebody who attempts to discuss lore. And sees the community around such things. Why we gotta be making noise outside? Just the Talos getting stuff in their previous videos too. They were very good. Yeah, I started watching the one before this one, but I haven't gotten further with it yet because I haven't been doing work to have it on in the background for. I was sponsored by FromSoft, but it was to advertise Night Rain. I do my best. Official Duskblood streamer. Oh yeah, I did not apply to the network test, but roommate did. I don't know when there's maybe they already announced it and they didn't get it, but I don't know when they're supposed to announce who gets to play the network test. But roommate signed up for it, so who knows. Why does that sound like somebody's outside trimming their hedges in this absolutely unholy conditions outside? Good golly. Roommate stream for our network test? Just go, alright roommate, this one's yours. You risk the wrath of Nintendo. Not me. Bye bye. What if we played BAM games? What are those? Stream the network test, but in roommate's voice, so FromSoft don't realize the treachery. Roommate solos Nintendo. True. True, you know what? That's a good point. Roommate solos Nintendo. Alright. Giant black sensor bar over the screen into a blind playthrough. Only blind to you guys. That'd be so funny, is to just like do a stream of a game that's it's like super litigious, but you just cover up the whole game. You just don't show the game. You're playing and reacting to it, nobody gets to see it. Or it's like all blurred. You just throw a giant mosaic filter on it. Oh wow guys, can you believe that? Wow, that's crazy. Whoa, this cutscene's wild. Yeah, no sound. Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna get up and look at what... Are you... This guy trimming hedges? Hello? He is! Bro, go inside! Bro, go inside! That's crazy. That's crazy. Today is not the day to be willingly choosing to do things outside. Oh boy. Oh boy. Duskbloods, but red is chroma keyed out to a VOD of a different stream. Nintendo would still get you, yeah, probably, yeah. Alright, well I get to listen to that now. Lovely. Alright, so now we gotta do... I gotta make sure I find the spot correctly. So it's from this one, over and down. It should be right here. Yeah. Emotional equivalent of Nintendo's just torture, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And we stitch. And then I'll have done this color on one whole side. And then we start on the next side. And then hopefully I can be done with this color today. That's what I'm gonna hope for, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Beat Undertale for the first time ever. Congratulations. Did you like it? How'd it go? Got your passive ascending. Hey, nice, nice, nice. Glad you liked it. I finally actually opened RPG Maker and started just a tiny bit of trying to make stuff in it. That was cool. Trying to get a feel for how it works. And then yesterday I made a big list of stuff to try to work on. And I may or may not try to load up Krita on the laptop today and see how that goes. Yeah, I'm planning on using RPG Maker. That was part of why I picked up Fear and Hunger. Get a good enough feel for it so you can plan what you want to do. Yeah. The problem is that it seems that like a lot of games with RPG Maker are made with a lot of plugins to extend RPG Maker's capabilities. And that's kind of... Is this wrong? Wait. Or does this feel like it's too close? No, it's right. Okay. Our burger. Yeah. We're getting the combat system done first. Yeah, well, I gotta see what I gotta do. But anyway, there's a ton of plugins, and it's hard to like... It's hard to approach the development when like I know that I'm probably going to end up using a lot of those, but I don't know which ones or in what way, and there's like a gigantic overwhelming amount of them, and you look at them and you go, oh wow, this opens up a lot of different possibilities, but I don't know if I need those possibilities. And so the general thing is to just like start working and then to like turn to plugins when you have something that you can't figure out how to do with just the engine on its own. But then like, how am I gonna know what's a thing that I can't achieve in the engine that I would need to turn to a plugin for? Or if I just should like keep throwing myself at what the engine can do, you know, it's, yeah. Yeah, the base functionality is pretty decent. Development hinges on the plugins. I think some aspects of development hinge on the plugins. Like to be able to change the UI dramatically, you know, beyond just like a basic thing, like you need plugins, and there's a specific mechanic that I have in mind for my project that will be entirely dependent on a plugin, and I know that, and I've seen the plugin that I need for it. So like that much is definitely necessary, but beyond that, it's, yeah. Lisa is another big RPG Maker thing. Surprised because it's a side scroller. Yeah, Fleshbud and Concrete was partly it wasn't entirely a side scroller, but it was at least partly a side scroller too. But yeah, that's been done. The thing with a side scroller is that you just like don't let the player move up and down. That's kind of the way that's done. Yeah, lots of stuff done in RPG Maker. It can do a lot of stuff. I found out it can make an idle game with like a system of plugins that somebody made. And I went, ooh. Ooh. Not that kind of idle. I mean, I guess you don't need anything else to make it an idle game. You can just put that in there, I suppose. Lots of luck, thanks. But yeah, I think I've done a bunch of like story planning, and I wanna try to figure out the visuals, because I think there's gonna be tech and plugins that are needed just to be able to like put together the visuals the way I want to, and I want to try to figure that out. Is this one the center? No. So this stitch is the center. Yeah, okay. No time to making an idle game. Not currently. Not currently. I'm sticking with the idea that I have right now. But it's... I did open RPG Maker and go, oh, this seems like it's made with all of the systems that I would want for... You know, like the bones are there of the kind of idle game I would want to make, and with those plugins, it would be great. But it's for the version of RPG Maker that I don't have. So I at least can't do that until that goes on sale. Did you hear about the RPG Maker game called This Game is $200? No. I did not. Idle. It's an idle game. Yep, that'll be it. He made $2 million, but everyone refunded it and only got 2K. What? Alright. You know, whatever works. That's, you know, that's $2,000. That's man, it's just that easy. I'm gonna make my number go up retelling of King Arthur Idols of the King. Wow. Wasn't even any game. Yeah, I bet there wasn't. Yeah, RPG Maker is really cool, honestly. I kinda picked it up and went, ah, I understand how this, I see how things work in this. So that was cool. And when I can see the process, I can see how it goes together, I can envision how to use this to come up with something. So that's cool. But like I said, the art aspect of it, kinda, I'm hung up on how to put that together, but we'll see. Because I don't want to do it in like the standard tile-based pixel art, so I gotta figure out how to approach it differently. There's a different ways to do it, but yeah. Programming easier to do? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I really quite have a full grasp on the basics, but it was very easy to sort of get a sense of how it all goes, you know, very quickly. It presents things in a really direct way. Okay, that's one side. So now we come over to this side and we start right here? Yes. 3 in the middle. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's coming together. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm looking at the time and thinking that I probably won't get done with this side today like I would like to, but that's okay. They're not complete yet, the viney bits. They'll look more viney once I put the other colors in them. They're kind of in pieces right now, but they're like decorative curly vines. What did you think they were? Yeah, and there's like flowers on the vines too that'll make it really come together once we get there. I'll probably do those last. Do beetles like vines? I'm sure some of them do. Maybe it depends on the vine. Could be some vines that are beetle pollinated. Could be some beetles hang out on vines. Could be some beetles eat things that like vines, so they thus like vines. What if the flowers were tiny beetles? Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be cool. Do you think beetles like the free avocado vine? The free shavakadu vine? I bet they like the bagel one too. Beetle looks like a Hollow Knight family crest. Oh my god, it is starting to look like that. True. Ladybirds, the real chance for eating small plant annoying pests. True, true, for eating all the aphids. Bold of you to think I remember that. But I'm sure they do. Yeah. I don't know why people are fond of that meme. That's a choice. Sometimes wonder if Vine was good, because on one hand it gave us who? And it gave us who? Yeah, I wonder that too. About those exact same things, yeah. I'm totally plugged into this space that you're talking about. I'm very aware of all that. I only knew Vines like after it had died. Just watching a video about why Netflix Avatar is so bad was on the brain. Oh, or is bad, so it was on the brain. I see, I see, I see. Very on brand. Vine hit around the time when I was like, oh, I'm too cool to be into that. Ew, that's so popular. I'm not gonna touch that. It seems stupid. And then like after it died, I was forcibly introduced to the popular vines. So, road work ahead, Dairy Queen, etc. There was a hair on the camera. It sounds like a 16-year-old mindset. Man, I don't know. I don't know when it was. I don't remember. Oh, the roadwork guy. Oh, he's now a successful YouTuber. Oh! Well, the more you know. I only know him. I only know the roadwork ahead. Bum, 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 bum. Nearly 5 million subs. Wow. The more you know. Okay, I thought I missed a whole thing on the other side. It's fine. Videos on how to do road repairs to improve your local community. Wow. Mine was a thing when I didn't know anything about the internet and only watched YouTube videos. But then you saw the YouTube videos that were edits of Vines. That were Vine compilations or characters from X as Vines, right? Trying to put a joke in a 6-second video felt like such a novel concept back then. Now it feels like companies decided without us that that's the new primary video format. Yeah, because it's highly addictive. I guess, I don't know, they're not that short anymore. They're not that short. There was, I feel like the amount of limitation that they had when they were that short kind of made it less useful for troublemaking. For corporate meddling. But anyway, free Shabakadu and Beatles. So, wait, this side is slightly different from the other side. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I gotta be careful. I gotta remain vigilant. It's because the flowers, or the vines are like mostly symmetrical, but the I know where that lady lives. Shabakadu was free. Yeah, they don't usually. It's usually pretty pricey. You guys ever think about how nice it is to like not be online? to not be connected to things. It's pretty great. But it's very hard to achieve. Saw characters as Vines at the time. Didn't watch a single compilation in its entirety. More recently, I learned about Vines. Whoa. There. Asking that while online. Yeah. That's why I said it's hard. Just run the thread. What? Huh? What if we were more connected like the mycelium? I don't think that's a valid comparison. Mycelium is made to be connected in the manner that it is, and we are not made to be connected in the manner that we are on the internet every day. I rest my case. Offline was a lot nicer when my wife wasn't addicted to Pokopia. Well. And the DLC just came out. I'm sure she'll be back one day. Maybe in the meantime you could take up like jigsaw puzzles or something. I hear woodworking is fun. Went to LA, ooh, during an anime/VTuber convention. It was kind of surreal seeing so many people. I felt that before. I didn't tell you guys this at the time, but I went to 2 concerts last year. I didn't talk about this because I would be doxing myself to say, you know, what they were. But it was kind of wild. It was the first time in a very long time that I was in a place with like a ton of people. It was quite a time. What genre of concert? Yes. There were 2 very different genres of concert. Offline bad? Offline don't even have short VTubers or Souls game lore videos. Well, I guess you got that point there. So this, yeah. 5 it was 2 concerts. Realized agoraphobia was well deserved. Terrified of people. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Loop household hurt with the worst domestic event since the launch of Stardew Valley. But yeah, they were fun, they were good, but also, whoa. Surprised they can fit enough people into that tiny field for the competitive yodeling concert to freak out short like that. They did it somehow. They did it somehow, but also we're trying not to dox what concerts I went to. No, every single chatter was not directly next to me at those concerts because roommate was directly next to me at those concerts. Checkmate. Chat was on the other side. I don't know. I think there was only one person in the seat next to me, not all of you. Don't go to concerts. Hey, you know that's how it be sometimes. That's up to you. Might not even like them. Yodel, a daily online game about identifying a yodel song. Is this a good financial idea? No. No. A one-person sized mech like a clown car. Oh. I didn't think you guys would be interested in being that close to each other. Dude. 3 foot tall one. Yodelton. It was Kid Rock. Yeah, it was the Kid Rock concert. You got me. Can't imagine crowd surfing. Never took me for that kind of jitsu. Who says I crowd surfed? What? I hate it because of the bright screen. Don't know if you'd like it. Oh yeah, I know you'd hate a concert. Lots of really bright flashing lights that sometimes shine directly in your eyes and very loud and yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this one's also 7. Okay. Not different. What? You guys know there's like seats at concerts, right? Ah, dang it. Well, that's fine. Oh, my arm. I don't know why my left arm is really tired today. Maybe it's just because the rest of me is also tired today. Seats at the show that narrows it down a lot. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. I've basically told you what it is by saying that. I feel like I got sidetracked from something by the whole concert thing. Oh yeah, we were talking about being offline. I've become aware of the feeling of like, I don't know, feeling inundated with stuff. And developed a desire to try to avoid it when I can. Try to be less exposed to things. Musical acting's never been more wild than stage musicals. Yeah, been to some of those too. Those are fun. And I have so many problems. Come from carrying roommate on my shoulders during the concert. Yeah, yeah, it is all from that. Dad hates musicals. Well, your dad sounds like a square. Alright. And we're back. Wait, will this even get... don't know if this will even hold this down, actually, now that I think about it. It'll be fine. If I just hold it a little to the side, it'll be okay. That's 3. Gotta ask, since we're inclined closely in the beetle, is there another pattern lined up for after this one? I gotta decide what the next one will be. I gotta decide, because we gotta do like a fall themed one next. I have a really small one that's like kind of spooky, kind of Halloween themed. I have a larger one that's kind of Halloween themed. I have one that's more complex, that's like a fall harvesty kind of themed one. So I'll have to decide. We'll see. But yeah, I do already have patterns, I just gotta pick which one. Raving to Bach. Man, I'd love to go to see like classical music performance, like an orchestra or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be cool. And we're starting in like 2 to 3 weeks. That gives like 2 months to finish for Halloween. Yeah. What do you do with the patterns after hang them up? Yeah. I sure do. The difference between a musical and an opera, just whether it's in English or not? I don't think so. I've never heard that being the distinction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Can't count. I was in band in school. We only had band. Live performances of the Frost Outdoors. See, I gotta have that. That sounds great. I gotta stop doing this. It's messing up the fabric. Leaf. Leaf time. I played the flute. When I started in middle school, I wanted to play the saxophone, but it was too expensive. My parents wouldn't buy me one, so I played the flute. And then in middle school, I was distinctly pretty good at the flute. You know, I was relatively good compared to the other flute players. But I just kind of had that without trying very hard. And then I got to the high school band and I went, oh no, everybody's better at this than me, and I quit. I didn't play the clarinet. I played the flute. Oh, I didn't mean to do this one. Oops. Hold on. Recovery time. Good enough for the joke to work. Okay. I mean, by your standards, I guess so. Looks like a bird with pretty eyelashes. What? What? Where? How? I don't see it. It's facing forward. What? No. I don't see it. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one confused about a bird. It's just a beetle. The head of the beetle is the head of the bird. Then what's this part? What are these then? What? Okay. Okay. Whatever makes the bozo brain happy. I don't know, man. Whatever works for you. I cannot play the ocarina. I've never touched an ocarina in my life. Ah, the short cartoon. Wow. Bird's working on his Dr. Octopus cosplay. Aesthetic choice for its selfie. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Tilted a little. Looks like David Hasselhoff. Yeah, I feel like the bird is a stretch. I don't know. I don't know if I buy this bird. No, like I get it, but you know, I don't really believe it, you know. This is what I do to my viewers. Induce hysteria and madness? Is that what I do? Do you guys feel hysterical and mad? Maybe the world needs some of that. Of a different kind than usual. Always? Oh my god. Maybe it's a bad thing that after all that people fall asleep to my streams. That's true. You guys don't have enough insight to comprehend me. That's very true. Only when I mispronounced fortuitous. Well, good thing I never do that. All the time, attribute that to underlying, more towards underlying issues than my streams. Okay. Okay. Yes, but unrelated to stream. Okay. See, so it's not me. That's just everybody's general state of things. See, this is what happens when you're too online. That's the feeling. You wouldn't have that if you were, you know, chilling. Okay, so then there's one. Trying to learn to draw. Another kid said they would learn how to draw. Only that year they surpassed you and almost quit. That was like my whole high school experience was adjacent to that. I'm not even gonna touch that one. I'm not even gonna touch that mad and hysterical situation. Gonna guess after years of painstaking practice that you move on from the triangle to the wooden fish? I feel like I should feel insulted by that, but yeah, I don't know what saxophone band would have been like. More I feel consumed by madness. Can hear chirping and flocking of birds. Good luck fighting that off. Off by one on the current stitch? No. No, it's right. No, this part doesn't mirror this side. Yeah, no, you're good. It's fine. It's the toxic wedding. I don't want to go to your toxic wedding. No, this I'm supposed to skip a stitch because there's a flower there. And it'll become symmetrical again in another stitch. Yeah. It's okay. Good looking out. It just fell out of a tree. That was weird. Alternative universe jazz musician version of me would have been a dragon in Elden Ring besides. Okay, one more. Wait, is this right? This doesn't feel right. Actually, I may have messed something up back. Wait! Oh my god. I messed it up again. I messed up in the same way I did the first time on the other side. I didn't do these stitches right here. Dang it. I give up, dude. I give up, dude. Dang it. Alright. Let's take it all out. Oh no. You were close enough to write. I'll give it to you. Oh no. Okay. I'm taking this out and then we're done. We're done for the day. I'm stopping after this. Man. I wanna like watch something today. I don't know what. It's the kind of day I'm like, oh, it'd be great to just like, I don't eat pizza. Watch a movie. Do nothing. But I don't got the options. Why is this stuck? Thank you. So cross-stitching series was fun. Oh yeah, I could pick JoJo Part 5 back up. Could return to my rewatch. It's been a while. There's this great movie, Hannibal Series 1 Episode 1. Have to keep to the mines. Yeah, I do. Alas. Eat granola and watch a documentary. Well, I don't have any granola. I can't make granola because it's already very hot. I can't use the oven. And I will probably be watching a documentary actually anyway, so. But also granola is a terrible compromise for pizza. Not equivalent in the slightest. What's this middle one? I'm still not sure. Can I what do you mean redo the mistake part? Huh? Grilled cheese sandwich? I don't have any bread. What if I mix things up and watch a spoopy movie? I could do that. I don't know if I have any spoopy movies in mind. Where the heck? Ah. This one. Imagine treating cross-stitch like a no-hit run. Make a mistake, you pull everything out. That'd be such a waste of thread. Because undoing it like this wears down the thread. Like this piece will still be usable, but that other one that I undid a couple times it just fell apart. Undo it with needlepoint or just work with it? Oh, I'm undoing it now. I'm undoing all of this so that I can fix the mistake. Come on. But it means I have to go all the way back because all of this is wrong. Also, it's still not needlepoint. Granola pizza marathoning the Minion movies. No. Okay, no lazy Wednesday. No lazy Wednesday. I'll get back to work. Message received. I don't know what work I'm gonna do. I don't know what to do with myself. I haven't gotten any like real work set up on the laptop. I'll do something though. I just have to read some more botany textbook. Probably do that today. Yours for the spreadsheets. Well, that's not the real work. The spreadsheets. Where's this hair come from? Shoo. Watching cross-stitch happen is very soothing, but something about watching it be undone it induces a minor amount of anxiety. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. You're right. But alas, here we are, and it has become necessary. I have not watched the One Piece fan letter thing. Ba-dum-bum. Come on. Ding, ding, ding. Man, I bet this looks really weird in reverse actually, because it's like not the same action as the stitching. Need some art and dissociate for half an hour. Beetle going good. No, I messed up again. So I have to undo all of these stitches. I thought this was seeming too far from the edge of the hoop. And I went, yeah, I made it off center on purpose. That must be why. Now here I am. Oh my god. Don't do that. Why? Okay. I don't want to laugh at your art. I think it's a lovely thing to make art. Oh, that's right, this is 2 pieces. Oh. Oh. I forgot. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I could draw. I've been doing my doodling lately. I didn't do it even once last week. What if the art was made to be laughed at? Okay, well then I'll laugh at it, but I take it that's not the case. Cloth get damaged if I undo the stitches too much. It leaves like these gaps, right? Generally no, like it doesn't get damaged in the same way the thread does, but it leaves these like wider holes that they kind of work themselves out. You can see these ones aren't as obvious as they were. Plus I'll put some stitches in there eventually. But oh, we've reached the end. Okay, that's one thread removed. Well, if the art was made to be laughed at, then maybe I will laugh at it and maybe I won't. Who can say if I will find it funny? This one. Yes. Okay. Oh no, it's this. So it's this one. This one next. I have to remember the order I did this in to undo it. Download a critter, someone should probably learn it. Oh, I might start doing that myself. Very soon to do some concept art for my game idea. Visual development, they say. I think I'm gonna have trouble with it though because I'm so used to using my toolbox for shortcuts on my desktop, and I don't think like getting that set up on the laptop is gonna be like a good option. And I also don't know if like using the keyboard shortcuts at all on the laptop is gonna be a good option, so I'll have to see what I figure out to make the workflow good. But yeah, Krita seems really nice. Use a laptop, mouse, or external. I only have this mouse, so to use it on the laptop, I have to like just unplug it from the desktop and take it to the laptop. Which is kind of inconvenient, but also the touchpad kind of hurts my hand. I think I've learned why it was hurting my hand, and I'm trying to stop it. So like mostly I'm using the touchpad. But we'll see if I can keep up with making it not hurt. Someone that's had to draw on a tablet haphazardly plugged into a laptop while laying in bed isn't as bad as you think. Yeah, that's what this is set up is gonna be like. Cause I have my one small tablet that I'm gonna plug into the laptop, and it'll be like a laptop on my end table thing, and tablet holding the tablet kind of on the couch situation. So I'll figure it out somehow. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have to go to here. Yeah. Only use mouse or pencil and paper. Therefore, poor quality. So quality because your batteries are still. Wow. I think pencil and paper is a great great way to draw. How does Krita compare to GIMP? I don't know. I think Krita is more drawing focused and less photo editing focused. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Where like, I guess if you wanted to compare, it's like a difference of Photoshop versus Clip Studio Paint. If we're comparing to like paid stuff, you know, like Photoshop is used for drawing, but it's primarily made to be photo editing, and then CSP is made for drawing. It's that kind of thing. Okay, so we need to do a stitch here. They are magicians, so true, so true. And then 2 stitches. These are D&D maps. I actually want to get good, probably something that's at least a little good. Did you miss a word in there? I ask because I don't know if I can parse correctly exactly the word that you wanted. I have a guess, but I could be wrong. Okay, and then it's these single ones. No? Oh. Okay. Are you saying that you want to use something that's good? Like you want to use Krita because it's like a good tool to make something good? Is that what you're getting at? Hello, welcome in. So it's 4. Yeah, current tool's not very good. I see. Pretty much good enough for someone that doesn't draw. Use it for a decade. Because generally, I think like if you're looking to take art seriously and build drawing skills, working on paper is probably your best bet, actually. And you don't like it's not a matter of like supplies. Like any pencil and copy paper are gonna be enough for you to work on those skills. But at a certain point, you know, learning a program like Krita is also beneficial. Yeah, my actual tablet that I use is this thing that's here at the edge of the screen. That's a display tablet. But that's certainly not necessary to get started. But it is very different, you know, there's digital art with a mouse, which is very different from digital art with a regular tablet, which is very different from digital art with a display tablet. But generally for learning, paper's good. Oh. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. Hard to judge the tone about that. I wish you luck with whatever goes on. Okay. I've restarted this section, so it will be ready for me to continue properly next time. Ahaha. I won't make more mistakes. For sure. I mean, that's unfortunate, man. Yeah, we'll get back to this next time. And it will hopefully go better again. Oh, I bumped the microphone, sorry. It will go better again next time. But yeah, it's hot. It's hot, so I'm gonna go. And try not to die. 100% certain everything left of this vine is good too. All of this is definitely correct. All of this stuff is correct. We've addressed the small problem with the beetle, but it's not a problem. Totally coloring for illustrations. Kept buying markers and inks till I gave up and started trying to do it digital. Yeah, learning coloring is probably better on digital. I mean, it depends. Like, if you're really interested in a particular medium, then like obviously you wanna go for that. But like, if you're just learning to use color, it's way easier on digital. But it is very different on digital because you don't have the physical media, and its distinct properties. You know, like if you have watercolors, then like each individual paint is, well, they're more homogeneous generally now than they would have been historically, but they have their own properties and pigments mix in different ways. So you have all of that to consider, and additionally the cost, right? Like a drawing tablet is way cheaper than buying a bunch of paints and stuff. in the supplies, and it's also just like generally way more convenient. So like, yeah, if you're learning color, digital is probably a way to make that a lot easier, but there's also good things to be had from physical if that's something that you're really interested in producing. My problem with markers though, markers are not archival, they're not light fast, they fade very, very quickly, which is, I've never looked into this because of that, but anyway. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed stitching. I'm gonna go be tired and probably read. I don't know. I'm about drawing tablets for a decade. Oh, I'm not sure about going serious thing has held you back from getting one. Tablets are like 20 bucks. That might be an exaggeration, but I have a small drawing tablet. It's like this big, and that's maybe a little bit small. You maybe want something bigger than that, but I guarantee it was like 30 bucks. And I don't know what the situation is in your country, but generally drawing tablets have gotten so much cheaper. Don't get a Wacom if you've heard of those as like the standard. Don't even bother looking at those. There's other brands that are just as good, if not better, for like vastly cheaper. You can get a drawing tablet for super, super cheap. It should be really affordable. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a huge investment. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stitching. Thought the cheapest were at least another 0 to that number. No. You can get a nice tablet for like 30 bucks or less. I mean, maybe not less, but 30, 40 bucks. You can get a nice tablet these days. It's come down quite a bit. So keep that in mind. Now that's for a tablet that's, you know, not got a screen, right? Like the non-screen drawing tablet. But even a hefty display tablet like this, I think this one was like $300 or $400 when I bought it years ago. Which is an investment, but obviously I've gotten a lot out of it. But even that is like way cheaper than they used to be. And this is a pretty big one. So like if you get a smaller one, it's more affordable. So, you know, make the right choice for you. Howdy, you've obtained ice cream. Well, congrats on your ice cream. We are ending, yeah. Woo, 28 bonds. Yeah, everybody's got their renewal messages today. Yeah, but that's a little bit of art supply knowledge for you on the way out. And no stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be hopefully going out, but probably not going out because of the weather. So I'll be suffering. I hope that— whoa, 29 months, thank you! Nice try, 29 months, get one up to there. Wow, you guys are such a hostile community to each other. I can't believe I promote this. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, or no, wait, I was saying stream. Friday is Bloodborne Friday. We're gonna try to beat the DLC bosses. Okay. Yeah. Everybody have a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.